Hello, this is Second Story Garage. I'm Quentin Young, and we're here with Los Bohemios. Got it. All right, got the name.
See.
And Los Bohemios is from this area, Boulder and Denver, right? If I have that right.
Yeah.
How would you describe your music?
Well, we cover, we do some Latin rock. We do boleros as well, which is romantic music in Spanish with Afro-Cuban rhythms. And we also cover kind of Cuban son and salsa type of.
Mm-hmm. And you're all wearing black. And
Coincidence.
oh, is it?
See.
That wasn't coordinated. Though your music has kind of a sunny aspect to it.
Yes,
It makes you kind of feel good. We were kind of thinking we were on a beach listening to you or something like that. One of your songs that you did for us today is "Waking Up on Isla." Is that it? That kind of sounded like it might be autobiographical. Or did you write that, Ricardo?
I wrote the music and some of the Spanish lyrics to that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually co-wrote that with a Boulder songwriter.
Oh. Does that have a story behind it? The story behind it? Waking up?
Rachel Kahn is the one that wrote the English lyrics. She had a trip to Isla Mujeres, which is next to Cancun, and wrote some of that idea of what it was like for her to be there. And then I turned it into more of a Latin groove, turned it into a minor key, and then put in all the Spanish lyrics and the Afro-Cuban groove to it.
So you just recorded a CD, is that correct?
Yeah.
And what's the name of that?
It's going to be Los Bohemios.
And where can people get that? Is it available yet?
No, it's going to be. We have a CD release date of August 8th.
Okay. And that's kind of special. That's part of a special event. Tell us about that.
Yeah. The cover of the CD was painted by Eduardo Strauch. Eduardo Strauch is one of the survivors of the Andes plane crash. It was famous by the book Alive. And him and I became well known. I mean, we became connected because I found his coat on the Andes in 2005 while I do mountaineering. And it just was a great...
you were actually up there at the site.
I was climbing. It was an incredible story where his coat fell off the back of the plane, landed up there, and stayed there for 33 years, covered in ice and snow, until I went exploring the site and found it. And in there was his coat, his passport and wallet. And so eventually we connected. We've become very good friends. We've done lectures and many things together. And then he painted this for us. He loves this music, and he's doing some paintings relating the CD, including the cover. And so we're going to have him here in Colorado, and we're going to do a really special event where we play this. We're going to play the album live. He's going to show his paintings, including the cover and all that. And then he's going to talk about his experience in the Andes.
That's just amazing.
We're going to do it at Shine here in Boulder on August
9th.
And then in Denver August 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your music, do you find it's somewhat unusual for the front range? Do you find, what kind of audiences are you finding for this music? Are you finding people responding to it?
Yeah. In especially Boulder, we've had really good. It seems like people really enjoy it. It's Latin music, but it's not just straight ahead salsa, and it's not just Santana type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We cover music by Los Panchos and other stuff, and I have some of the best musicians in Colorado here. We have Ed Edwards on guitar, Jose Espino on conga, Mark Diamond, needs no introduction, on bass, and Amy Beyond on vocals. So with this level of musicianship, it's great to be able to go into different styles, Afro-Cuban rhythms, whether there's like Cuban son or bolero, or mix it with rock and come up with this, what you've heard.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So we ask all our artists to bring in something to leave behind in the garage as a token of their presence here. And this is what we got. Mark brought this in. Mark, what do we have here?
This is a plastic trumpet that does this. For when you're running parties. It's from a Cinco de Mayo gig a couple of years ago, and I thought it would be appropriate for your shelf.
It's very festive.
Yes.
And it's actually signed.
It's signed.
Buenos, with the date, April 25th. 2013. So thank you so much for coming in and playing.
Thanks for having us.
People can check us out at markdiamondmusic.com. The schedule's there. We have a lot of summer concerts coming up on the Front Range this summer, including City Park Jazz on Sunday, July 28th, where we get to play to around 12,000 people, which is very exciting.
Yeah, that's a fun show there.
So look for Los Bohemios in your neighborhood.
There you have it. This is Second Story Garage.